Hey, traders. May pips be upon you. I hope you had a great trading day today, and I hope your week has been great. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. On my last video, which was prior to the weekend, I told you we were here. We were right here, right? And I was saying, hey, price is at resistance here. All right, at this resistance line. If we break that line, we may or may not break it, but I'm looking for price to come back down to test this trend line, because this trend line has shown some strength, and it's been over a long period of time. Support here, resistance, support, whatever. All right. Now, let's get a little closer here. If I can just do that. All right. But what happened was it went past. It broke past this resistance. This support. But then it broke back right back in. This makes me think of manipulations. All right. I look at the where the wicks are. We went lower than the previous wick. It makes me think of stop loss and liquidity grabs before to make the move up. All right. What I'm disappointed at is it didn't exceed this particular wick, because then I know the move is complete. Now we have a resting pool of liquidity here. So that makes me think, are we going to come back here and come get that before we make the big move up? Is there going to be one of these numbers, a buy to sell move and then to buy? I don't know. This one leaves a question mark. All right, so what am I doing? Okay, so where are we at now? We are back above the support here. All right, now look at this support. All right, this is not a bad support at all. This is not. It's not like it's weak or something. It's been used as resistance here. You see the closes and openings here. You see the support there. You see it tested here as support and resistance all throughout. Tested as support and resistance. This is a good key level in this market. All right. So it is respected. Also, when you combine it with the trend line, now we have confluence. We have confluence. And guess what? Confluence is pretty nice, especially when you're already getting that rejection. All right. We're getting signs of rejection. So now we're going to the 4 hour so we can get just a closer look. All right. And we can see, before you jump on me and say, well, that trend line didn't prove to be very strong. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. All right. Respected as support there. Yes. Price did come back through this. Tested as a resistance. Come back through it again. Tested as support. Right. Support. Resistance and support, right? And then we got support there, resistance here, support. This is a good trend line. All right, this is one that we can put together with a horizontal line of support, so we can get some confluence, which strengthens it up, gives it like two ply. All right, two ply. You know what I'm saying? Gives it like a paper towel, some absorbing power. All right, we're going to absorb that impact from a bearish candle and reject it to glory. So I'm just saying that's possible, and that's what I'm hoping happens, right? How did we get back on the D1? Let's get back to the 4 hour. All right, so what am I thinking? What I'm thinking is, you see that on the 4 hour, you see that green candle forming, right? You see that. It's not a figment of my imagination. I'm not making it up. You see this rejection here. Are we going to reject? Well, we have to be very careful. Why? Because look at these candles here. Look at those wicks. Look at that wick. Look at where these candles are. Huh? Look at these little circles now. All right. Why are we rejecting? Why are we opening and closing at that level? Huh? I want you to see something here. This is a great line for another key level, a daily level of support and resistance. All right. Look at that. Well, I skipped that one, didn't I? We're gonna move that one right there. Anyway, what you can see when I'm illustrating is we don't want to take a buy into resistance, right? We want to make sure this resistance is broken. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so what are we going to do? What are we doing here? There you go. I'm back again. How do I keep doing that? Thank you. All right, so what I'm talking about now is going down to the lower time frames, like the 4 hour and no further than the 1 hour. You want confirmations, and you want strong confirmations to break that level. What level do we want to break? We want to break. We want to break the level at 56 316, 56 315, 316. Excuse me. All right. We want to break above and close above this level. All right. I want a candle that gets me home. I want to break like that. That breaks above the high of this candle. I want it to break and close above that candle. And then I'm going to take longs. I'm going to take a long. Yeah. 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 I'm going to take that long. Why? Why would I take that long? All right. Look at this. We made a higher high relative to that one. Okay. All right. Then we broke these lows. Boom. We made a lower low relative to that, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. All right. We got a little mini downtrend, a short-term downtrend, and then we break back up into this structure, the higher structure. All right. We broke that high up here. So we got a higher high, and then we made a higher low relative to that low. Then we had a higher high. What are we supposed to be making right now? We should be making a higher low. We should be making a higher low. This is minor. All right. We need to make a higher low relative to this. Okay. So if we find the support here and we break this candle high here with a strong candle, a strong 4 hour candle. All right. And I mean, we get a strong 4 hour break of this candle. I think we should be looking towards something like this, equaling these highs, coming down and retesting this area here, and then maybe we can break these highs. We're going to get a double top, but we'll see where that goes when we get there. All right, I'm not going to keep not going to say we're going to keep going all high, but what I'm going to keep in mind is we have smooth traffic over here, all the way over to the left. All right, so it won't be a whole lot of stuttering steps, except once we get past this double top. That double top is coming, okay? But we have support under here. That's all I'm saying. So let's look for a break and a close above the previous 4 hour candle, or with the new 4 hour candle, and as long as we don't get a close below this trend line or below the horizontal support here at, what is this, 55 625. I think we ought to be looking for some buys above this level. Okay, and we'll see what happens after that. We're going to set your uh, TPs. uh, I think a good TPs would be to take a profit here, three of them, one about here and one at the high. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. I'll see you in the next video. Good luck.